Hello. Are you creating live streams and missing out on the long game? Takes a lot of effort to put together these live streams and deliver content, only to find out that they only live on most social platforms for 3 to 5 days if you're lucky. Maybe you go viral for 3 weeks, but that's still pretty short. I'm going to show you one tip so that you can extend the life of your live stream. Hi, I'm Charlene Tessier from Strength in Numbers, here to show you how strategic live streaming can fill your next course, workshop, or virtual event. Now, live streams are super easy to get up on just Facebook and LinkedIn, and often we forget that the life of any post, this is still just like any other social post, is usually pretty short. Even if it does get a lot of engagement, even if it does go viral, it still only really lives on the platform for a short time. Often, these live streams, if they don't have a lot of views, they don't have a lot of engagement or shares, might only live for about 3 days, maybe up to 5 days, and possibly up to a few weeks if they go viral. I know you spend a lot of time and energy delivering amazing content for your audience. And we all know preparing a live stream and going live takes more than the time of this live stream. So even though this is only going to probably be about 10 minutes, I had to prep some content. I had to think about the questions that people wanted. I had to map out some of the talking points. All of that adds up. And so a live stream is a very kind of expensive thing to create. Actually, creating any content is expensive. It's your time. And you put a lot of love and care into it. And I know you really want to maximize the life of that live stream. So, one of the ways you can do it is to get it onto YouTube. So you can use a tool called StreamYard. That's what I use. And I live stream it directly into LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube simultaneously. YouTube will create a persistent link and it's going to live on your channel. So you'll start to actually be able to build a little database there and be able to use those links to reshare these live streams. Why not? I know they are recorded and it's kind of after the fact, but are you saying there's no value? There is. And as you know, any social post that you put up, even if it goes up for just a few days, 6 months later, you can actually repost that live stream, the recorded one. You don't know who saw it, and they've probably forgotten anyway. So why not reuse it, repurpose it, and drive more traffic to it? The really great thing about having it on YouTube is you not only build up the library, you start to build up the long game. So YouTube seeing you producing regular content, your channel is getting new stuff all the time. That's really, really great for YouTube. And it takes actually quite a bit of time before your channel starts to get momentum. And it's the long game, but it's really worth doing. Also, you will be able to get some pretty good analytics out of YouTube to learn from your audience which live streams that they actually really like or get a lot of comments or engagement. And maybe you can then use that information to build better content, answer the questions more in depth, update what has happened. Maybe there's been changes. But often, if you just go on Facebook Live, which many people do, there isn't really very many analytics. Even if you do it on the business page, it's actually shown even less, to be honest. Your live stream, you got some analytics, but to be honest, most people aren't watching it live. If you do it on your feed, unfortunately, there are no analytics with Facebook. So it's a bit of a black hole and it's a bit of a missed opportunity. The other place you can get the analytics is LinkedIn, and that's what I use to actually to find out about my posts, my views, and how they're doing, and getting a lot more direct feedback instantly. On YouTube, if you have a fairly quiet channel, you will still collect the analytical data, but you won't get that instant feedback that you do need to keep producing really great content. So if you can get into LinkedIn Live, that would actually help you. So that is the one tip I suggest for you today. If all you do is, if you're using StreamYard, Stream it at least into YouTube and get your long game going. You have created all this really great content. Reuse it, re-put it out into the world, share it, and why not eventually get some long game benefits by having it there? And as an added bonus, some metrics, analytics, and learn a bit more about your audience. If you want to learn more strategies and tactics and tips just like this about strategic live streaming, please click the link below, join my free Strength and Numbers community. And I put out content there every day, 5 days a week, actually, not quite every day, 5 days a week, which is still a lot. And I invite you to be there and be in our community and start streaming. Till then, see you next time live.